So we're back and we're ready to take the rice off the steam, and wow, it's pretty heavy. We went pretty low here. This is even with filling it at halfway. That would be gone in less than 10 minutes. So let me dump it out here. So I'm cutting it fairly close, and then when we take this off, we'll see the steam kind of go. And there's our top layer. What we'll do is we'll put it in this. Actually, see if I can do it like this. It's not quite wide enough, but. Okay, so lots of heat there, steam and all that. These gloves aren't all that easy to use. And then we'll do the same thing here, where we'll flip this over to make it easier to get it out of there. Okay, and just lift off the steaming rack. And what we're going to do, just like we did before, we'll break this up a little bit and let the air at it so that it'll cool off. And then we'll use the water from the refrigerator that we put in there 12 hours ago to cool as part of our addition. I don't think I said this, but before each of the rice additions, about 12 hours before, we add koji and water and save part of that water for cooling the rice before we add it. So the three things, the water, the koji, and the rice, are added with each addition. They're just kind of with a 12-hour break in the time. So we'll use that water to help cool this down, and then we'll mix in the the rice and the water that we have here into the mash. And so in just a little bit we'll be doing that, and you can see that go. From there we'll just have the stirring twice a day of the moromi until that's done. And so that's pretty simple. It's not that crucial to do it exactly on time, but roughly about 12 hours separated. Okay, so we've got the rice cooled. It's all ready to go. And we didn't use all the water from the refrigerator, but we'll add it to the mash as soon as we add the rice. And then we've got the mash here. I've brought it in from the cooler, and you can see the foam here. Before I start adding it, I thought you'd find that interesting. It's just a kind of a bubbling mass there. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and start to add the rice to it. And we do that just kind of scooping it in. Okay, so we've got a bunch of rice in there. And we'll kind of mash that in there. This is getting to be quite large. So before we close out, I'll turn around. You can see kind of where we are on the side of this container. Okay, it's looking really good. I'm starting to get thirsty here. Okay, now I'm going to turn this, and you can see sort of the water line there. See where it's at. Okay, so from here on, what we need to do is we'll put it back in the cooler, bring it down, back down to 50 degrees where we had the mash before. We need to stir it every 12 hours, about twice a day. It's 12 hours exactly is not important, but twice a day. And we'll do that right through the Moromi phase. Tomorrow is Moromi 1, the first day of Moromi. We've gone through the 3 addition stages and the moto. So we're more, in terms of the effort, we're most of the way through. So we'll see you near the end of the Moromi. Thanks.